everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today on this back to school episode, I'm going to show you how to set up your own filing system that I think is really great for organization, and I've used this for 3 years of my university life and it has never failed me yet. It works amazingly because it keeps everything that you need and it has it ready and waiting until you have your exams to write. But before I begin with that, in my last video I did a binder organization tip. But if you don't want to carry around a binder to school all the time, then I've got an alternate suggestion. So if you didn't see that video, make sure and check out my binder organization tip somewhere right here. Okay, so like I said, if you don't want to carry around a binder and you think that it's too big and it's too bulky, then you could have an alternative, and that is using folders for your work, and you have one folder for every subject that you have. So if you have 4 subjects, then you will be needing 4 folders. So I love my folders like these. I think you saw it in one of my very old videos like ages ago. My folders are very simple and I love them a lot, but if you want the ones that has the pockets right here, then feel free to go ahead and get it. The thing is, you have to train yourself not to keep storing every single thing in these folders. When your teacher gives you something in school and it's like loose handouts or a syllabus or anything like that, because you are gonna get a syllabus in the first day of school most likely, you just tuck it into here, and as soon as you go home you have your binder that you just tuck everything into. And a binder is very important, like I mentioned in my last video, because it helps you to keep everything exactly where you need it. So when you have exams, you can just pull out your binder with confidence, knowing that every single note and every single piece of paper is in there, and trust me, that is a very great relief to have. And so again, when you get your notes or whatever, you get your paper, your handouts, your syllabus, whatever, your syllabi, right? You just put it in your folders, and then as soon as you get home, put it in the respective binder that it's supposed to be in. So when you have in-course exams, especially like those, you just have to pull for your binder and you have it and you feel amazing, like I said. So enough about binder organization tips. Let us get straight into the filing system that I use. So before I show you it, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so my filing system that I'm gonna be showing you is one that consists of using an accordion-like folder. And if you don't know what accordion-like folder is, I'm going to show you really quickly. And it is one that looks just like this. So you open it and it's like an accordion, so you can play it. This was the one that I used for my 3 years of university. It was this beautiful black and white one because I love damask prints and anything that's Baroque or anything patterned in that manner. And the purpose of having a filing system like this is so that when you get back old papers, such as old test papers that have been marked already, corrected labs in my case, because I have lots of lab reports, projects, anything that you have done and over with, you don't want to be cluttering your binder. You want your binder to only have the things that you are learning right now and that you will be using for exams or whatever is coming up. And I will explain to you how you make the transition from your binder to your filing system. So when one in-course exam is over, or when one project is completed for a particular subject, you don't want that staying in your binder, because by the time you have your next in-course or next project, you don't want to have a binder overflowing with things. You want to be able to concentrate on exactly what you have at hand. So that's why I suggest that when you finish an exam or project or anything like that, you put your papers and every single thing in your filing system. So by the time end of exams come, you'll have everything filed away neatly the way it's supposed to be, and that way you will always keep your binder very up to date and current with the things that you're only using now, as opposed to having like 5 sets of exam notes that you don't really need. Organization is about keeping things current, keeping things when you need it, and you know, being able to separate and sort out your notes when you need to. That's why I suggest that you establish a filing system like this. So for instance, I have all of my old labs in it. So all of my old labs are in these, because why would I clutter my binder with labs that have already passed? Do you understand? So that's why you need a filing system. So when exams come, I can just go into clinical biochemistry and pull out all of my clinical notes, and it will be right there, as in like for the entire semester of notes will be in here. And when I have my exams, I have my binder, which I will focus on in course 1, and when in course 1 is finished, I'm gonna tuck it in my filing system and then focus on in course 2, and that is how you should proceed. So let me show you exactly what I mean by having a filing system and how to set it up essentially.
I love this binder because you can clip it underneath just like this, so that if you ever need to carry it around anywhere, you can just tuck it in, and it's really slim and really easy to just fit into anywhere. So this was the filing system that I used when I was in my last semester, because I keep it current and I discard everything and change it up each semester. So I have my clinical, my plant biotech, and any other courses that I took, and everything is inside here. Now if you don't have tabs for folders, I just stuck a sticky note at the top here, and it worked really well as labels. As you can see, I had everything at a glance the way it is supposed to be. If you want to be super fancy though, you can have these tab onglets, I believe that they're called, and I just opened it, so sorry about that. And it looks just like this. So there is a set of 24 that I have in this pack, and they're so pretty, and you just have to peel it off and you can write right on top here, and then you just stick it there, and then you have all of your tabs there. Like I said before, your filing system should have things that are filed that have been used already, and you don't need it until after exams. So just pulling out some notes here. So these were my old labs that I had, and all my journal articles for a particular course. So whenever I needed anything from plant biotech that I already passed, I would just go in and put it back, and when I was not using it, I would just store it just like this.
Okay, so that is essentially how I file my notes and everything like that. You saw how you can use sticky notes as alternative to tab onglets or whatever they're called. So I hope you enjoyed this organization video, and I really hope that you employ it, because I guarantee you it will be amazing and it really would work, and you will see that you will never have your binder being cluttered or anything like that. And when you need to ever look back for something or check something, you can just go into your filing system, and under clinical or under business or whatever subjects you're doing, you can just pull it out and know that it is there for sure. So I hope you liked this video, and thumbs it up for more back to school videos and videos such as these, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out if you haven't already, so you won't miss a thing. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.